Okay, and we're live. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Typical Skeptic podcast. I got my good friend Julia Anchorhaven here with me today, and we're going to be doing some reading, or she might do readings. I don't know if I'm going to or what. It depends. I kind of smoked a little bit of a blunt before this, so
get one deck of cards out. Get something.
I always smoke weed before our shows, so yeah, I have them here.
Nice.
They're on the ground, yeah, but I'll get them for sure. Hey, let me grab them now.
Yeah, I've got two decks.
Oh yeah, I'll grab two. Yeah, because one of these is the hard deck, which is like, that's that shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle one, which is like, anyway,
tricky.
Julia from Anchorhaven returns to the Typical Skeptic podcast for a powerful live session focused on clearing energetic distortions and delivering Norse goddess rune readings. This episode dives deep into the unseen layers of reality where energetic interference, emotional blocks, and spiritual distortions can affect your path, and how to clear them through higher frequency healing and ancient wisdom. Julia brings forward a unique blend of Norse rune energy, goddess archetypes, and multidimensional healing techniques to realign you with your highest timeline. A little bit about my guest. Julia of Anchorhaven is a multidimensional healer, Reiki master, and the founder of Anchorhaven Network. With over 2 decades of experience in energy healing and spiritual development, she specializes in helping individuals clear energetic blocks, activate true essence, and align with the higher states of consciousness. Her work integrates chakra healing, Akashic insight, intuitive guidance, and frequency-based techniques, offering a deep transformation for those on a path of awakening and self-mastery. And you can find her at anchorhaven.co.uk or on her YouTube, which she renamed recently. It's now Anchorhaven Debrief, which I like. I like that. So, yeah. Julia, thanks so much for coming back on. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. It's always good to be on. I love coming on here. It's really good to come and do my monthly update. So hi, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for coming. So I've got a singing bowl with me today. I've got the heart crystal bowl, and I've also got like a throat clearing crystal pyramid.
Yeah. So, and I just want to say, like, I don't know who's arguing in the community right now. I'm just saying, if people are arguing in the community and you see me with one guest, that doesn't mean I'm not friends with someone else, guys. Or I'm taking sides or anything like that. Like, I'm still friends with everybody. So, like, in case people see this video and, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's stay neutral. Let's stay neutral and positive. Let's stay high vibe live. Yeah.
You say impulsive?
What?
That's hilarious. Like,
so let's stay high vibe live.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Okay, this is the heart bowl. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
So this is the heart bowl. So everybody just take a slow, deep breath, because it's Free S'mores Day today, apparently, according to Woo.
What is it?
Free s'mores. S'mores.
Oh, I wish someone would come bring me some s'mores. That'd be nice. I love s'mores.
This is the crystal singing bowl, so we're just going to lighten the heart space. Just going to cleanse and clear the air with this heart bowl. So I've got chimes and I've got a crystal pyramid as well. I'm going to do this a few times as we go through. So welcome, everybody. Yeah, throat clearing is coming. Yeah, we all need a throat clearing. So one of the reasons I wanted to talk about the distortion waves at the moment is I had Helena on my show recently, and she was talking about what's going on in the astral. And in the astral, demons are coming in, and the demons are working with the aliens. Okay, so it looks like it's regular people. It could look like it's people but it's actually demonic overlays coming into your dream time, into your night travels, into your astral. So it's really important that we start to realize that and ask questions when you're dreaming or you're traveling, especially if you see people and they're not acting the way they should. Yeah, because I got violated by somebody in the astral last year who looks like a very famous podcaster, right, as well. And so in my dream, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Why is this guy coming in here? But he was trying to give me something. And so we don't take anything in your dream, and we don't give anything in your dream. Yeah, for a start, because recently they tried to take my ayahuasca off me, which is a sacred tool for protection and grounding. And they tried to take that off me in my dream, and I gave it away twice. But what saved me in my dream was that I looked down and I had a goddess like pendant on. So my higher self or my guides placed that there for me in my dream. So it's really important to start questioning your dream time, because there's demons, there's aliens, there's archons, there's overlays in your dream time right now. So there's full-on distortion waves, and it's people that you know. So they're preying on your fear field. Yeah, so things that you are, anxiety filled, or people that aggravate you, or people that anger you, they're going to make it look like those people in your dream, so that they can loose and harness all your energy, right? So this is what's going on in the astral right now. So we need to be really, really careful. Yes.
I just wanted to say, I know a lot's going on out in space, but it seems to me like even if stuff is going out in space, it seems like the way they access us is through dreams or interdimensionally, like whether it's aliens from outer space or, because it seems like that's like, how portals open up and they come through them. You know what I mean? Well, like that's like the 80 to 90% way of entity travel. It's like Spirit Airlines for entities.
Yeah, one of the most amazing things that Helena was talking about was your phone is being used to hijack your signal. So some of us are like, our consciousness is not actually held in the physical body. The consciousness is like beamed in from your ET version, which could be held in a pod or on a ship somewhere, right? And that gets like Bluetoothed into your brain, is what Helena's saying. And they use your phone, your Wi-Fi, your router and everything to capture your consciousness before it makes it into the vessel. And they're also using what everyone's calling the mall world, I say that, shopping mall. And it's actually on a ship which is off the moon base, right? And this ship is meant to be like a space for diplomats and starseeds to go and meet their families or to have meetings or whatever. And they've turned that into something really nefarious. So there's a lot of hijacking going on. There's a lot of distortion wave going on. So Helena brought this to my attention in December, but it wasn't until she came on recently that I really understood what she was trying to say. So they're using your black mirror technology. They're hijacking your astral. There's demons working with the aliens now. I was just talking from Miles from Bases, and he was also talking to me about demons, demonic entities around people that he knew. He was starting to get that sense as well. So it's really important that we start to really stand in our sovereignty. So if you're in your dream or you're in an astral travel and it doesn't seem right, then you immediately question, like, I'm going to tear down this overlay. What's behind this overlay? I do not consent to this overlay. I'm standing in my sovereignty. I'm God, sovereign and free, that kind of thing. I do not consent. So tinfoil hat time. It really is. So EMF blockers may help you. It's better to have them than not have them, for sure. But just be aware there's a lot of distortion out there right now. So there's demonic overlays in the astral, and then we've got all the archons in the mind as well. Plus we've got things going on in the everyday, in the here and now. So we've got that Project Oblivion, which is really active right now. We can see it in the community. People are getting pushed into dark nights of the soul. People are getting pushed into psychosis. So we just kind of focus on our energetic hygiene right now is the main thing. So that's why I've got chimes with me. I've got bowls and everything. So let's have a really good clearing today. I've got aura sprays. So I use aura spray. I use crystals. And I work with my flame energies. My violet flame upgraded last year to bring in a flame of justice. And then yesterday I had an even bigger upgrade, and I got an interconnected golden ray come in. So a golden flame of interconnection. It's actually a unity consciousness flame that's anchored through me now. So this is massive. So this shows how much the starseeds are actually elevating. For us to be able to embody a flame of interconnected unity consciousness, that's amazing. So I already work on the 6th ray, which is a nurturing flame, the 7th ray, which is the violet flame, the 8th ray, which is the compassion and harmony. I work with the 9th ray, which is about challenge. The 33rd ray is about a justice flame with Lady Portia, Archangel Michael. I work on the 70th ray as well, which is Master Merlin. That's true magic in perfect love and perfect trust. And then this 99th ray has come in, so that's amazing. I work with the violet flame rescue flames as well, which are multi-dimensional. So I work with many flames all at the same time. But to be able to anchor in that interconnected flame, that unity flame, that was massive. And that came in yesterday, and it was witnessed as well when it came in, because I was in a healing session with a friend, and she started to, without realizing, she started to kind of reconnect different flames over me, and then I felt it touch me, and I just felt it anchor into the grids, and there was a golden pulse of light that went out. So it was amazing. So energies are shifting on the planet is what I'm trying to say. Energies are shifting on the planet. I've anchored in something major, and I know all the other wizards will be anchoring in really like amazing energies right now. So it'd be great when you get them back on Friday, I think. So the interconnected golden flame works on the Archangel Collective with the Seraphim. And it's like a golden thread that binds together all the divine energies. It's like that web of life energy, that shamanic unity consciousness that's activating now, not just on the planet, it's activating in the whole of the universe. So that's really amazing. Yeah, James is saying he used to wrap himself in white light, but now it's golden light. So if you're using white light for protection, that can be infiltrated. So I generally work with a rose gold, or the interconnected flame is like a champagne gold. So just try different color rays. I work with the crystal light angels. So we check our light quotient. So sometimes you'll hear me say, take a deep breath, tune into your body. What is your crystal light quotient? So how much of your body is crystallized? Your hair, your teeth, your bones, how much of it is actually crystallized already? And the crystal light angels will work with you to do that. I work with the violet flame angels and ultraviolet flame angels, yeah? But primarily I work with the goddess Guan Yin. And she is beautiful, compassion, and mercy. I work with Saint Germain for the violet flames. But today I'm connecting more into my Norse goddess energies. So in the programs, we were augmented with divinity and different divinities, just like, you know, John Whitberg was in the Ibis project and he was augmented with Sobek DNA. He had that soul of Sobek. Well, some of us have different divinities in. Mine are primarily war goddess divinities. So there's 3 that I embody at the moment. The one is the Morrigan. That came through very strongly when I did that energetic Reiki process with Christy Campbell. The other one is Kali Ma. I actually channel Kali Ma's voice at times when things are really bad. And the other one is the Norse goddess Hel. So she is the ruler of Helheim. And she's a beautiful goddess of death and rebirth, but also for stillness and interconnectedness. Yeah, so this is my primary Norse goddess energy that I work with right now. And it's a very beautiful, loving, nurturing energy. So she may look scary because half of her is kind of looking dead and the other half is looking alive, because she governs the underworld, basically Helheim. But in Norse mythology, she's also a Valkyrie. So she brings forth all the people who didn't die in battle, all the babies that died before they were born. She brings them into Helheim and she nurtures them and gives them a home. So this is the goddess that's coming forward. So we're going to work with runes today. But she's coming in to bring in that flame of interconnectedness, that golden ray, and to help everybody kind of find that stillness, find that acceptance, to bring in these beautiful transmutation energies and anchor them into the planet. So she's very much about truth, sitting in stillness, finding your, you know, your core, integrating what's going on with you. So she is a great goddess to work with. So I integrate different battle goddesses, basically Valkyries, psychopomps. So I work with the Morrigan, Kali, and Hel as my primary goddess. Yeah, so there's even a version of me on Mars that works in the war room. He's like a Secretary of State. So unfortunately, I'm gone into battle mode right now, especially everything that's going on. And so yeah, Kali Ma is a great goddess. There's quite a few of us that embody Kali Ma from time to time. And even though she looks scary, and she is kind of the spouse of Lord Shiva, she dances on the heads of the gods, helps you face your fear. This is Kali. She comes in at those times when nothing else is working and you just need to kick everything in the teeth and start again. That's Kali. I also work with the Morrigan, and again, she's death and rebirth, that magic, that mystery.
That's a cool entity, or it's a cool lady.
Yeah, she's a goddess. She's a Celtic goddess of the 12th day Danann. Okay, so again, she's a battle goddess. Yeah, so I work with these 3 primarily these days. I never used to, but I've started to tune in more and more to my divinity from my secret space program, kind of figuring out what my DNA lineage is. And this is where I am right now on that.
I got a question for you. Do you think the Tuatha De Danann were just a version of the Anunnaki? Like, just
no, not at all. It's more fairy folk. It's more fairy folk. Yeah. So it's
Is
the
it really?
elementals.
Tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about it. Like, what's it comprised of? Like,
So
kind
yeah, so they were the original kind of magic. Yeah, so they were the Irish folk who were all magic and mystery. So even the gnomes and all the things from Inner Earth, they're all Tuatha De Danann. Yeah, so it's like Celtic legend energy. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that they were Anunnaki for sure. I don't
Well,
know,
I
maybe
definitely
they
want a
were.
Norse reading from you before I do readings with you. Like, I'd love for you to
Yeah.
give me
Well,
one. I'd like to be
I've got
first.
some I've got rune cards with me today, so I'm going to work with the rune cards. I am rune Volder. I'm rune powered. So
Yeah.
Rune Volder is a particular type of healing, and I don't really go full into the healing anymore. But I do love to work with the runes, and you see lots of people working with wooden runes, which I do have. But these cards are so beautiful. These are from the Galahorn deck, and they're just so beautiful. They're very slippy, so you're going to see me like cards everywhere. But I've also
Thank
got
God.
soul coaching. I've got soul
Oh,
coaching
cool.
cards, which are just beautiful. They're really beautiful. So we have a
Yeah.
bit of both. So a little bit of dark, a little bit of light, bringing in the balance.
Yeah, and guys,
So,
when you request a reading tonight, like you can just put your name in the chat, but it helps. Like we just got a donation from Colleen Curry. Colleen.
oh
Thank you,
wow, thank
Colleen.
you.
Yeah, so when you donate, because I wouldn't be able to, like, I mean, I'm gonna give Anchorhaven something no matter what, but like it helps if you donate because it covers, like part of it. So like, yeah, like it helps the show too. So definitely do that. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, and I'll put links in the chat of how
Okay.
to you can donate. And like, will you do? Oh, you're right. Nice.
Can you hear that? Is it too
Yeah,
quiet?
yeah.
Sounds weird. Flicks on see flying cards. So this is a throat chakra clearing. Let's take a deep breath and a long sigh. Okay, what cards have you got, Rob?
I got 3 decks here. I got the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle. I got hold on a second. I got the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle. This one, you've seen this one before. I like this one. We got the illustrated crystal deck. So this is the crystal oracle that you gave me, and I also got the dragon deck that you gave me.
Okay, cool. So which ones are you drawn to? So I'm doing 2. I'm just going to do 1 card from. I'm just going to do 2 cards today.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna do the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle, even though we know it's tough. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's good. It's good. There's some light and dark in it. It's a bit of an SSP deck, to be honest. It's like a galactic deck.
And then I'll use the dragon deck too, because I think people love dragons, right? So you can't go wrong with the dragon deck. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't forget, when we work with dragons, that energy stays with you until you bid farewell to the dragon. Dragons are very healing. So, did we get one already?
I haven't got anything yet. I mean, oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we got Colleen. Sorry, yeah. Where's Colleen? Yeah. Where are you, Colleen? Are you in the chat?
Yeah. Kelly's excited. Okay. Do you want for Rob? I'm Rob for Julia. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that after. We'll pick cards for each other after. Okay. I might need more cards, actually. We have another room. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to make any sense whatsoever. These are really random. Do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
No, you go. You go ahead. That's fine.
Okay, I've lost my chat. So this is for Cole. So the first one I've got is Isa. So this is you being in stillness. Okay, so this is you rest and reflection and just taking your time. There we go. To go deep within thinking about that winter ice energy, making sure that you've got everything you need. So you need a bit of a pause, bit of rest and reflect. And as you do that, you'll start to get some inspiration flowing in. So working with golden lights, working with that beautiful dawn energy to activate the solar plexus, for some new ideas, new projects are coming in for you. Okay, and then we're moving on, and you've got more fire energy. You've got Kenaz coming in, giving you more control of what you're doing. But this is the torch. This is really going to light the way as you move forward. So there's new projects coming in. Your power's opening up, giving you more power to create. Whatever this new project is. Let's see. Let me just see if there's another card. I've got simplicity. I think you've had this one before. Keep it simple. Focus on those subtle layers, but keep it simple. So that is for Cole. What did you get, Rob?
I got Astral Origins, and I just did 2 from the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle. I got Astral Origins and Vortex. So here's your Astral Origins card, and here's your Vortex card.
Okay, so the Vortex card is a bit of a void-looking card. Is that a spiral on it?
It's like, it looks like a, I guess it's supposed to be like a portal opening up on that stone, So, but like what it tells me is that she's having some kind of experiences, maybe,
So I think, that rest, reflect, that inspiration, and it's going to open up the vortex. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That maybe she's having some experiences she can't explain or something like that. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cyril. Should be next.
Okay, Rob, I'm going to pick some runes for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, this is good.
How's the weather over there, Julia?
It was raining off and on today quite hard, actually. I did go out to the supermarket and I got drenched, soaked through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got daggers coming in, which for me is new day, new dawn, new projects, prosperity, fulfillment. There's like an awakening. Something good is coming in for you. Okay. We've also got Othala, which is ancestry on here. But this is like your house, your home, your womb space. So this is where you're most comfortable. What else are we getting with this? So, abundance again, I think. Yeah. This is kind of like the space that you're working out of. And then again, we've got Kenaz, we've got the light, the fire, the torch coming in again for you. So to help you light the way on your pathway to create your reality. I'm just going to pick you an inspiration. Okay. Oh, you literally got inspiration again. I'm getting like the same cards already coming out. Okay, let's pick up another one. So you got the same as Cole on 2 of the cards. Okay, here we go. Commitment. So you need to decide what you want to do and commit to it, because you've got new opportunities coming in. They're really fiery and inspiring, and it's going to light up a whole new pathway for you. But you need to commit to what you love to do and how you're going to make it happen. Yeah, take small practical steps to make that happen.
Yeah, thank you. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So this was the next one is from Phil.
Hold on. You need to pick a card for me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I wasn't. I didn't know you wanted me to. I didn't know you wanted me to pull for you. What do you want? Do you want Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle or?
I want one from each, but without saying my situation, think about it and then pick the cards.
Okay. Well, let me shuffle. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a good one. You know what I mean? So we'll know that it's absolutely random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely random. Like, I'm going to shuffle both decks. Okay, there's one shuffle. And I'm going to pick from the middle too. We're gonna go really random here. Okay, so there's me cutting the deck.
Nice.
This is like I'm in a casino and I pulled from the middle. Your first card from the Shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle is Star Child, and that's perfect. That's fit.
Okay, that's hopeful. Okay, that's hopeful.
That's you, Star Child. That's absolutely you. And then I'm cutting the deck on the dragon deck, and you got, oh shit, this is one of those ones I'm gonna have to look up. You got the dragon Octromus, which I don't know what that means. I have to look it up. Do you want to look it up real quick?
Yeah, look it up and just pull a few words out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when I have to look these up. I mean, I don't mind. It's just like I wish I knew. I just wish I could master all these.
We've been working with the Japanese kami deck, the yokai, and it's so hilarious. And we work with it first thing in the morning. But there's like Japanese phrases like Zen wisdom, and I have to read it out in Japanese, and it's just so funny. And we've been having a lot of fun with that in the mornings.
Was that inspired by the as I looked this up, was that inspired by the Osaka Corporation? The giant
Japanese No, but there is a version of me that's in a game that's inspired by Arasaka, and it's called Sakura Wars. And I've got a character called Eris, and that's based on my Japanese version, who is Drago Reed's Japanese sister. So here's Yoshiro Surabaya. He's got a sister called Erisu in another realm of existence, and she's also represented in Final Fantasy VII. Aerith is in that as well. So she came to me quite recently, but it's a bit of a distraction recently, because it's like, why do I need to know that? Why do I need to know that there's a version of me in a game that's mind control, but it's linked into the Arasaka Corporation of planet? I don't really need to know it. It's not helpful.
Well, listen to this. This is maybe give you some clarification. This is Octromus he connects with, I'm guessing I don't know, it could be he or she. It says connects with the Arcturian civilization, the peacekeepers of the galaxies. This beautiful dragon announced himself to me by stating, I am the dragon Octromus of the 7th Golden Ray dimension. I am kin to the Atlantean dragons, who were 7th dimension but chose to work with 5th dimensional beings of Atlantis to oversee raising their vibration to the 7th dimension. If Octromus has joined your reading today, heed his words. The time has come for you to begin integrating your 7th dimensional golden ray energy to initiate the process of anchoring its frequency in your being. What do you think?
That's the new ray. That's the new ray that I've just activated. The ray of interconnection.
Yeah, and you got that with the Star Cloud cord. So, like, what do you know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's really good.
The cast just flew away. So honestly, I generally work with the Octurians on the blue electric ray of justice. So my name is empowered. So if anybody says my name with ill will, they get this massive download of violet flame and justice flame. And I had to bring that in January, because there was a bit of drama going on in January. Where people were saying I'd said something and I hadn't, and I was trying to figure out what to do. So if anybody was saying my name, using my name, they would get this big flood of cleansing, basically. So that's when I brought in the Arcturian Justice Flame then. So this new flame is also coming in with Arcturians. That's kind of cool. I am very Arcturian at times. Yeah. James Whitcurse, who was on my channel yesterday for the very first time, said he got his yokai Japanese kami deck today. So that's so cool.
Very cool. Oh yeah.
Flix, that flame is now integrated into the Earth grids. It came through me yesterday. So that's the 99th ray. That's available for everybody now.
The next one is still, and I can just pull up any comment I got. Let me see here. Maybe it doesn't matter, right?
Okay, so it's amazing. So she sponsored some fairy cards, which hopefully I should have tomorrow or Thursday. So I can't wait to get the fairy deck. Okay, I'm going to pull some runes and an inspiration card from your soul. Yeah, Rob read about the golden ray, which I just embodied like within 24 hours. That's kind of cool. Okay, these are really good. Okay, interesting. So these are for Syl, and the first card we have is Gibo, which is connection, it's gift. Yeah, this is probably like the best one in the deck because there's no reverse meaning to it whatsoever. It's like blessings, it's magical blessings coming your way. Followed by my favorite protection symbol, which is algaes. Energy, protection is such a good one. I've literally got it drawn on me right now. I draw runes all over my body. I think Christy Campbell draws light language all over her body. I do the same with the runes. So here you have protection. It's reconnecting you with the godlike energy, so it's protection from the gods. Okay. Then we've got Thurizaz, which is another protection one. Amazing. So you've got 2 protections. Oh, so how does it get any better than that? So we've got the leadership card coming in. So you are a lighthouse. You're a beacon in your community. So it's time to shine bright, to ground down, and to start to sharing your loving heart light. Become a guiding light. What did you get, Rob?
I got for the shamanic silver mark, I got dimensions. She got a dimension card, and then for the dragon, she got magic and manifestation.
Yeah, okay, that's really cool.
Yeah,
because I got quite magical cards as well.
Like, yeah, I would say. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to read into it what I think, but I mean, I don't know.
When you think of dimensions, what do you think of?
That she's traveling. Yeah, it always takes me to dreams.
Cool. Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know why.
Could be other realms of existence or whatever.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, and then what was it? She got magic and manifestation. How does that tie that in? I don't know. Maybe you can bring things through your astral travels to this realm, other dimensions.
That's so true. So you can actually go back and forth across the timelines, anchoring things in, picking things up, bringing them to the present, going to the future, putting things in there as well. So you can do like time running, basically. Yeah, so that's really awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Just open my door. It's very, very hot in here.
You said, what am I eating? It's just gum. It's pure gum. It's like it has no aspartame in it. It's
okay.
Really, I like it, guys. It's still at that. Let me see here. Did I miss anybody? I want to make sure did Flix want a reading?
Oh yeah, well yeah, let's do a reading for Flix. Okay. So I was trying to get her a healing the other day with the wizards. Just lost my screen. 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, I realised now why I didn't get my upgrade from Phil Barrett is because I had that flame pending to integrate. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So because I was a bit annoyed. I was like, I always get one. Okay. So this is for Flix. This is nice. So the first card I've got for Flix is surrender. Surrender to the moment, surrender to the ebb and flow of life, surrender to nature. Okay, and then for runes we have, okay, we've got Urus, we've got strength, healing. And again, we've got the Kenaz, the fire energy, the torch, control, light coming out. I don't know if this is just going to keep coming out because I've got lots of new flame energies right now. We've got Eros, we've got nature, we've got protection from the ash, we've got movement and harmony, trust and loyalty. Fertility of your ideas coming in for you with Eros. Okay, so kind of surrender to the ideas in nature. What did you get for Flix?
I got for her dragon card, she got spirit, and then for her shamanic star wisdom card, she got what does it say? Protection. She got protection.
Oh good. Yeah, I also got protection based cards.
So what that I'm trying to think of what that means to me. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, what am I saying? I don't know.
We have a spiritual support team. So we have a spiritual support team of guides and guardians around us. Yeah, they could be bringing in protection and healing. Or you could ask the guardian angel just to wrap their wings around the person. So when I do healing and someone's on the therapy bed, my energetic wings activate and go around the bed to create a healing chamber. So yes, we can do that.
Okay. Oh, I'll get to the next person. Okay. Let me see.
Cool. Here. So I don't mind taking some random questions because Drago was on yesterday, which was always cool to have Drago on.
Yeah. Entertainment Extreme Network wants a reading.
Okay, cool. I have had some SSP updates recently as well. I'm going to be talking at bases on that. You got Miles on tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow. I rescheduled Miles. I got a cool schedule tomorrow. I got Miles, Pink Bella, and Chili Man. I just got to change the Chili Man thing around because
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is for Entertainment Extreme Network. This is for Armando. This is really good. Do we even need a rune? Okay. Oh yeah, it's really good. Okay, so we've got new beginnings coming in. We've got new beginnings. We've got fun and adventure. You've got strength. Strength coming in with this beautiful red dragon. Okay, so this is red, safety, grounding energies. This is coming in as a protection for you with algaes. So you've got beautiful protection energy. Life force is coming in, and you've got a Berkano. So you've got, with the Berkano, you've got a rebirth energy, growth, new beginnings, supported by the dragon, supported by that strength and fun energy. So that's what I got for Armando.
I was by the way, shout out to Crystal in Japan. Me and Matthew gave her a shout out the other day. I don't know if she heard it. But, Crystal, yeah, Holland Sass is in Japan. See, she says in the chat, she says Konnichiwa from Japan. I'll put it up on the. Yeah, she's.
Ikigai, like, do what you love.
Oh wait, I put up my comment. I'm sorry.
So we've been working with the yokai deck with the Japanese kami, and we're doing that every morning at like 1 a.m. Eastern on my channel.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Arigato.
Yeah. That what does that mean?
Is so bad considering I'm Japanese SSP.
I just lost the card. Oh wait, here it is. Okay. Oh, so she got Extreme Entertainment Network got the Golden Dolphin, and then he or she got the card Oberon for the another one. I have to look up. I have to look up what this dragon means.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Let me look this up. But
what deck have you got there? Sorry.
The dragon deck.
What's it called? Is it Dragon Path?
It's called it's called
Is it this one? Has it got a dragon egg on it?
Yeah, Dragon Path, yeah.
Okay. Just get my little book out as well.
82 Oberon.
82.
Well, we can learn today. I mean,
every day's a learning day. So our energy's all over the place today.
This Oberon is turned up today. It's to reassure you that you can achieve what is required. You may have to dig deep within yourself and maybe do this for a long haul, but you can and will succeed. The striking red dragon's connection is family, grounded, and in effect connects to the base chakra. He therefore relates to everything that makes up your physical lives and the world we create ourselves. And there's a lot more, but I just read a little bit. Yeah.
Nothing in this world you call home is insurmountable. Nothing is too big to deal with. Get your feet back on the ground and anchor yourself into your physical reality. I always go straight to the anchor message. There it is.
And we'll do Crystal next. She says she's been going through it. She says, can you have a reading if there's time? Absolutely.
Okay, going through it, huh? So oops, my keyboard's getting mad.
I'd love to talk to you, Crystal, and see how you ended up in Japan, like of all places.
Yeah,
like
I would love to go to Japan. I've not been to Japan. I've not been to anywhere. I've been to Hong Kong energetically on another timeline. I've done a timeline jump.
She says, Japan's awesome. My teenage girls are driving me crazy. She said saying this in the chat. And she says, attitudes are off the charts. And then I was seeing if she followed up with anything. Nothing yet. Oh, she says that prayer, spring break. Oh, she said that's why she's for her 14th birthday. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. You did that for your daughter for her 14th birthday. That's awesome. Like, hell yeah, that's cool. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. That'll be awesome.
Okay, this is really good, actually.
Shout out to Aurora Diamond Heart's in the chat.
Hey, we did a great video together. She's such a cool lady.
She is. She's really nice.
Yeah.
I met her in person 2 years in a row. She's really cool. We hung out like a lot last year at the conference. Like she's really awesome. Like
okay, so this is for Seth, and the first one is Rido, which is journey. So this is your trip to Japan, making the most of everything. Because you've got Hagalas coming out, Hail, which is a bit of a destruction one, but it's one of those ones where it can be a bit tricky at first, and then everything is going to melt and it's going to be fresh, new growth. So there's something about this trip to Japan that is just changing your world. Yeah, everything will be different. Focus on gratitude while you're over there. Make sure that you're following the peace, that Zen, okay, energies, and really taking the time to get calm. Slow walks, yeah, lots of fresh air, lots of silence. So you're going to need to get away from the girls occasionally while you're on this trip, because this is important, because it's totally changing. When you get back, you'll be a different person with fresh new growth coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was interesting. For her dragon, she got the Destiny dragon, and what that means to me basically is like, what's your destiny is to why you ended up in Japan. Like you said, it was for your 14-year-old daughter, but maybe there's something deeper underneath the surface as to what took you there. And then for the galactic card, you got Andromeda, like so, which maybe thinks that you're connected to an Andromedan star race or something like that. Maybe that has something to do with Japan. You know, and
that's interesting. Yeah, that's a really good reading, Rob. That's really good.
You think?
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks. I wish I could be as like fluent as you and as good as you. Like, I want to learn. Like I really do.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. It just comes. You just channel after a while. It's part of it was telling yourself that you're psychic, right? A couple of years ago, I wouldn't have said I was psychic. Then I did this 5-day intensive course with my sister, and by the end of it, everyone in the class felt like they were psychic. We felt like we'd really interacted with our guides and things like that. So that brought me a lot of confidence. Okay, this is for Puck Elf. He wants a dragon. You might not want cards. You might not want cards from me. I'm just going to pull him one inspiration card then. So he's got the silence card, the purity, fresh start, calm, centered, stillness, and beauty in everything around him. Yeah. So what did you get?
I got emergence and grace, and what I'm getting from that is basically like I pulled 2 dragon cards, by the way, because he said he wanted a dragon. So what I'm getting is whatever's emerging from his life, he needs to really look at it and treat it with grace. Like it could be a female.
Yeah. How graceful is that swan? That's a graceful swan.
Wow, that is.
Yeah. That's good. Katie says, I know I'm psychic and I'm still not confident. It does take time. For me, it was getting a good spread on the decks I was working with. I work with elements. So once I got my elemental reading sorted, I can work with any deck now because I've got a system in place. So I know when I get a card in a particular position that makes sense to me. And I can really kind of see how it's going to fit into your timeline.
Yeah.
It gets easier as you get a system in place.
Yeah. So I guess we're out of Mercury retrograde now, but like it's still like weird,
Yeah, we're having a massive shift of energy. So this new flame coming in, that interconnected unity flame, anybody who's not working in service to others is going to have a massive flush of energy. Right. So because it's unity consciousness. If you're working service to others, if you are like helping your community, if you're in balance with nature and harmony, then you'll just embrace that flame and it'll feel amazing and calming. But if you're working in service to self, right? If you're in the regressive dark forces, if you're not in balance with nature, when that golden flame of unity and interconnectedness comes in, that's going to be really uncomfortable. I'm already seeing that out in the community, that some people, you know, they're not in harmony, they're not in balance, but they're getting the same energy that we are, right? But they're receiving it differently because they're not in balance and harmony. But it will balance out. It might take 3 days, but it will balance out. So grounding, nurturing, you know, lots of water as this new flame comes in, the 99th ray.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Yeah. So, but is it like an after effect of the Mercury retrograde? Would you say, or
no,
what is?
This has come in on my journey personally because of the connection into the earth grids. So I'm connected into the violet flame chakra. Basically, it's like we've got to a certain point in ascension on the planet, and that has descended in. So it's come in as a gift from the ascended masters. Okay, and I was able to get into that point. There's a massive frequency coming in right now. Jesus. So this is the ascended masters bringing this in, this 99th ray, interconnectedness. So, and the archangels are bringing it in. So we've kind of got to a point on the planet where everybody is actually starting to wake up and start to work in a bit more unity. So it's embracing that 99th ray come in, that golden flame of interconnected unity consciousness. Yeah. It's there for everybody now. It's there for everybody. Like this time last year, was it June last year, we had David Starr on with Phil Barrow. Yeah, and then David Starr was able to go into my energy field and unlock the information, the record keeping that I was holding about people's home planets. So sometimes the information is there, we just aren't ready to unlock it until a certain, you know, something happens. So this is what's happening with this flame. It's unlocked now, and I've anchored it into the planet.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Where do you order your cards from? So those Japanese yokai, the kami, they're just from Amazon. In the UK, they were £10. So not sure how much it was in America. I actually retail cards, so I buy them wholesale as well in the UK. But every now and then, I just buy things on Amazon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Slavka's in the chat. Hey, Slavka. Hey, Matthew Mornian is coming on my show tomorrow. You're going to do a live Q&A. Yeah. So you can ask him all manner of random questions, and we will do our best to get those questions answered. Oh, yes, it's $15 on Amazon for the Japanese yokai kami, and it's gods, monsters, spirits, and there's weird things like enchanted parasols and stuff like that, and the smelly fleshy blob monster and other things. We have so much fun with this deck. But you've got to join me at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So what are we doing now? Sorry.
Well, we haven't got anybody to request it. Would anybody else like a reading while we're doing this? Like anybody?
Okay. Would anybody like a card, or should I do the bowl? So this is the heart bowl. So I hope you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it.
I can hear it. Okay. Feels good. It says really good.
Honora wants a reading. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever done a
reading. That's cool. Honora. Wow. I'm honored. She's like an amazing psychic. You know?
Yeah.
Her and Matthew,
do they come on like as a couple sometimes?
No, she's never come on my show, but like
really cool.
You know, I met her in person at the conference, and you know, I think her and Matthew have done over like 5,000 readings together or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like they're like really good at it, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's very hot in here. I don't have my heating on, and the energies are massive. Getting a lot of cards. So this is for Honora. Okay. this is interesting. I'm not even sure what the story is here at all. There's not really much of an oracle story. We've got surrender again. Surrender card has come out. Surrender to that ebb and flow, that nature, rhythms, just gentle slowing yourself down. Yeah, so taking some time for yourself. Embracing the peace. So the same kind of cards are coming out for certain people who are very high vibe, and maybe they need to slow down a little bit. We've got the gratitude as well. So we've just had that golden ray, that beautiful golden flame anchor itself fully onto the planet. So this is available now to bring in more sun energy, more golden light upgrades for everybody. Again, we have got Kenaz coming in. So we've got fire, torch, light energy coming in, and it says control. So you're in control of your pathway. You're that guiding light shining forward. We have got Ewas coming in, and it says nature. But we've also got that harmony. So we've got this surrender to the harmony, beautiful nature coming in. However, Perth is coming in, and for me, this is about fun, right? This is about fun. It says destiny on it, but this is fun, like filling your belly so full, so that your cup is so full, there we go, that you're farting. That's the energy of Perth. Yeah, so it really is, honestly, that's very Viking. It's like to fill your belly to the point that it's so full that you just let it go. Wow. That's Viking energy. Where I am, this is a Viking location, by the way. We have Viking names of different areas. There's a rock called Thor's Rock. That's a couple of miles from here. So this was, the Vikings came around like Scotland, and they came down to the northwest of England. Yeah, so I have Viking DNA. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, I love hearing about history. Like, I love it. Like,
so we've got a real mixture of DNA over here.
Yeah. The Viking DNA is big over there, though, right? Like, yeah. You know, it seems like it.
So only certain areas, mainly the coastal areas. So they really did come round the top and come down, like the west side. But we've got because we have a big port here, there's a mixture. So when you hear the Scouse accent, there's like dead Scouse accent. Like there's a mixture of like. Yeah, so I'm a Scouser, yeah. So there's a mixture, I don't sound Scouse, but there's a mixture of like Hong Kong Chinese, right? And then like European, like all gets mixed in. That's where you get that Scouse accent. That's where
there's a couple of UFC fighters that are Scousers. That's how I know that, you know. Yeah. And they made it kind of famous in the UFC to be a Scouser, you know.
Yeah. When we did that show, and it was me and the Wizard, and he's from Manchester, so he's a Manc, and I'm from Liverpool, so I'm a Scouser. It was really funny. Our accents are very different because I travelled a lot.
Do you know Darren?
Halter sword. So I don't have my full sword with me today, but I do have a dagger. I've just got a little dagger today. It's just a wooden dagger with me for protection. I've always got something. It's always something.
That's cool. So a couple cards I pulled for Nora. She got for her shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle card. She got Quantum Leap, and you might need to help with this reading because I'm not picking up anything. And then for her Dragon card, she got Balance. So I'm thinking, what does that mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not picking up anything. You know, maybe I don't try hard enough. You know. I don't know.
No, it's just sometimes when you look at the card, it's just one element of that picture is the message. When you open the book, it could just be like one or two words or whatever. It doesn't have to be exactly how the authors put it in the book. It could be, so you look at that balance card and you say, okay, I see the yin and yang. So I know it's about that balance of light and dark, masculine and feminine. Yeah, bringing yourself into center and calm. So my message was also about slowing down. It's very high vibes. You've got that quantum leap, high vibe energy. You've got the balance card coming in, reminding her, you've got to slow down into the 3D occasionally. Yeah, because we're Earth-based mission. So we need to ground ourselves down. We need to nourish from the earth, and then go back up. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So you can call up my energy and wisdom to guide you to be more balanced in how you feel or feel about your situation. You cannot have darkness without light, the sun without the moon. Do you need to learn to say no or to look at your personal boundaries? Ooh. So that's your dragon, your balanced dragon. He can come in for boundaries as well.
I can't find my light.
Okay, just checking the chat. Yeah, Aurora Diamond Heart is saying, trust yourself, Rob. You got this. Rob does some great readings now.
I can't find my light. That's what's going on right now. I lost the remote to my light. So, oh gosh. I think I can turn it on like this, but it won't be the color I want.
Okay. Andromeda is saying, do I have any German Nachtwaffen or Solar Warden? I can check with the pendulum. Andromedan. Are we connected? Yes. So is he a Nachtwaffen? Yes. Is he in Solar Warden? No, primarily you've got alters in Nachtwaffen right now. I've also got a version of me. I've got two actually in Nachtwaffen. I've got a scientist called Ella, and she's Germanic, and I've got a Lyran scientist who is like a blue-orange Thundercat. So Tiffany wants to read you. Did you see that? They're saying Nat Waffle. They got me with that the other day. I read everything out in the chat. Something's on the screen, I've got to read it. I can't not read it. So when I do the lives and I'm just full on talking, they have to try and delete things before I see them. Otherwise, I'll read out like the most random thing. Oh, he wants the experiencer deck. But the experiencer deck is not going to tell him about programs. Okay, so we just pull a card for Andromedan.
Waffle.
Right? No waffles. We have really silly jokes in the chat right now. The funniest one is the pigeons. Oh my god, you started something with the pigeons and the baby pigeons. And the birds on a wire charging. Oh, that's so hilarious. Yeah. Okay,
there's something to those birds. They're not normal. I know that. Yeah.
Robots. So I do have the Experiencer deck, the Unimaginable deck by Misha Johnston. So if you're SSP and you know you're SSP and you are happy and confident to hear dark messages, then yes, I'll pull this deck for you. Otherwise, you just go for a regular reading. So I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm not trying to give anybody like some really bad news or whatever. But this deck is brutal. So this is for Andromedan. And it may not make any sense whatsoever. But here we go. Let's see if there's anything else for him to know. When I do these readings now, I generally think, is it helpful or is it harmful? What's the point in knowing if it's harmful? Yeah, because this last year has been absolutely freaking brutal for me. And it was literally this time last year that I had that consultation with Drago Reed and we resynced our energies. Yeah, not good. Good, but not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is for Andromedan, and basically, you've got ET teachers coming out. So you did train in an ET classroom on a ship as a child. Okay. So it says ETs taught you on board a ship as a child. That's what it says. You've got channeled messages coming in. So you are psychic. Your star family is trying to talk to you. This may be in your dreams. It could be headaches you're experiencing. Could be getting these urges to journal and draw things or doodle things or draw things on windows or whatever. So they've been talking to you for a long time. You do have lives in the Orion system. For me at the moment, it's just Mintaka. I keep thinking Mintaka. So there we go. Most of us did come like via the Orion Wars. So I don't know. Now we've got two things here. So you've got a balance. You've got a benevolent reptilian guide. You've also got an alpha draconian as well. So you got these two coming out. So it could just be that's family, or it could be you're abducted by one and whatever. So we all generally have some form of reptilian, especially if you're emissary. If you're a diplomat of some kind, then you will have loads of different star races in your DNA so that you can be in their presence and you can communicate with them. That's super normal. Okay, that was for Andromedan.
Okay. Sorry. And Andromedan, he got the card Portal, and he got that's from the Harmonic Star Wars article, and then for the Dragon Art card, he got Crystal. So two weird different cards there. I'm not sure what
Crystal portals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is Tiffany. Good night, Waffles.
Yeah, next one's Tiffany, and then we one donation from Katie. Do Katie next.
You know what that reminds me of? Night waffles. It's like burnt waffles.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like night. Okay.
That's hilarious. Thanks, Katie. I got your donation. Thank you, Katie. That was nice of you.
Sorry, I'm totally random today, guys. You see James Whitkiss wants experience deck as well. So this is for Tiffany. Yeah, my energy's a little bit off today, so I'm integrating, and then I had some really crappy news today. So we're staying in neutrality.
Oh, did you get to see this message? Tiffany says she wants a reading from Misha's deck.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, you got the wealth rune. You got Fehu, that's all wealth. You got Lagu's water flow energy. You got Solo, clarity and sun. And you got Ansu's, you got wisdom. So that's pretty awesome. So I'll pull you the Misha deck for some dark news, shall we? Oh, Andromeda says they're opening portals, both magical and technological. That's so cool.
And then you got crystal too. So maybe like if you use crystals, Andromeda, and going back to your reading, maybe if you use crystals, it can open up your power to open portals more. So you need to tap into the energy of crystals, and that might enable you to be more psychic and enable you to open portals.
It's good advice. Okay. Yeah, not entities for wisdom. It was Ansu's, the rune Ansu's. Okay, so this is for Tiffany, who is a super soldier. There we go. Tiffany is a super soldier. And she's like army, right? Okay.
She's definitely, I could definitely see her being a super soldier. Definitely.
Yeah. So we got the super soldier card come out, and we've got a government hybrid card come out. So you've been part of a government hybrid program, so it doesn't really give much away. So you've been hybridized with other, DNAs. You've been augmented, like most of us have. You've lived a life as an Arcturian, which is probably where we get on. It's because I'm also Arcturian these days. Super smart Arcturians, some of the most smart and advanced in the galaxy. Now you do have light language that's coming in, and you can speak. Your throat is a little bit blocked, actually. So more singing. We do the throat bowl, the throat pyramid. This is for your light language. Ooh.
It's getting late. What time is it? 10, 11, 12. It's 1 a.m. We'll go soon because, I'm okay.
The only other card I'm going to talk about is this. It says it's a screen memory. So there's a memory that you hold that's not exactly how you thought it was. Now, this has come in for me recently as well, where I had that drowning experience at age 7. And then when I did that energetic Reiki scan with Christy, she pulled that drowning experience was not in that hotel. It was not in that pool. It was in a tank in Montauk. And that's how my altar Kit Kat was created in a project. Yeah, so I'm not saying yours is that bad, but for me, it was the location that they changed. So it wasn't an implanted memory. They changed the location. So that's freaked me out now. That's making me scrutinize all of my memory locations. Okay, Rob.
What she got, it's weird that that she wanted the Misha cards, because for her shamanic star wisdom card she got etheric implants. You can see that. And you got, but then she got what was interesting is for her dragon card she got Asclepius, and Asclepius is the healer. It would be who's the one who said
like
that medicine. So how those two relate, I don't know. Let me think. I don't know.
So what does Matthew Monian mean by that comment? I'm starting to think this show is a screen memory, to be honest. What does that mean? What does that mean?
He's just joking around. He's hilarious. Like, I don't know.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's coming on my show soon.
It'll be fun. You
guys
guys
he's coming on. I'm actually going on John P. Adventure's show tomorrow, and I thought he was coming on mine, and we've had a complete like mix up. So I'm going on his. Then after that, Matthew's hopefully coming on mine. So
Yeah, Matthew's an amazing guest. He really is.
yeah,
He's like
right.
he's
Because you
very
can just ask him one question, and he'll just talk for like an hour.
he's just
so
really
knowledgeable
about he's really knowledgeable about health and like the body and like psychic development in the body, and like he can psychically he's getting into like medical medium like where he can like healing the body, you know, and like he's getting really into that. Like,
well,
sorry
I'm doing these live Q&As, so we take questions from the chat, plus full on questions from the chat for like an hour to get through like 80 questions. I'm not really joking, Matthew. It's not gonna be that bad. But we're gonna ask you lots of random questions. It's really fun. You did it. How did you feel about it? Random questions from the chat. You did a good show.
What's that?
When you came on my show, it was good, right?
Oh yeah, I had fun. Yeah. I had a blast. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All screen memories, not gonna lie. His head's frazzled. Okay. So have we done Tiffany?
We did Tiffany. So the only last person is Jay. We'll do Jason, and then we'll call it a night because like we, you know.
James Whitkiss. I'll just pull him an experiencer card. For James Whitkiss.
Oh yeah.
Let me just do James Whitkiss, because James and I, we've got so many similarities in our programs and stuff right now. Like I'm Kali, he's Shiva, and you know, there's a lot going on. We've both been to the same DUMS, maybe even at the same time. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've just lost my chat now as well. What's going on? Okay, this is for James. So first of all, it's saying that you are a time traveler. So no surprise there, pal. You're a time traveler. You time travel during your dreams. He calls it night travels, is what he calls it. Your genetics are special. There you go. You've got the portal opening DNA, which you need for time traveling anyway. You have a starseed mission, which is to heal and save, raise the consciousness on the planet. Okay. It's also confirming that you've had childhood visitation, which is not really a surprise. There you go. This one is a surprise. It says you are an Apollonian. So I'm just going to check the book. I think that's a blend of Syrian and Andromedan. I don't know. Let me just double check on that. Apollonian is it's a humanoid. They're blue. They look like the film Avatar. They've got round faces, or men have got rectangular faces. They're tall, 7 to 8 feet tall. Their planet got destroyed, so to preserve their lot. Sorry, somebody come in. It's not saying in the big book. It tells me where they're from, but this one doesn't really tell me. Apollonians made an agreement with the Alpha Dracos to surrender all their planets except for their largest one. The Alpha Draco were never to interfere with the Apollonians again. They only have one planet, which operates at different levels of reality, 4, 5, 6, and 7th density, which helps them overcome overpopulation. That's interesting. They consider themselves exotic and take pleasure in being different. Apollonians love to learn and add to their many talents. Deep questioning. I don't have my other book, so it doesn't tell me where they're from. I think it's a mixture of like Andromedan or Syrian, or Palladian and Syrian, something like that.
You know what? We forgot about Katie. I forgot she donated, and like I didn't want to forget about her. Like I told her it should be next. Like
sure. Okay, sorry guys.
That's okay. You didn't do anything. I was saying for her, I got for James Whitkiss, I pulled a couple cards for him. He got Orions and Mintakins for his shamanic star wisdom, and I just dropped the cards. So I'll just pull another one. And his other card is he got resilience. So, you know, be visited by some Orions and Mintakins, but be resilient. And you know.
Okay.
Katie's next. Okay, sorry, Katie.
Okay, Katie.
Katie,
have we done cards for Katie before?
Katie's the one who made the James Rankin hoodie.
Okay. There's an echo, Rob.
What's that?
There was an echo.
Oh, I was saying Katie's the one who made the James Rink hoodie.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's gone.
Yeah, she wants the. She has those, by the way, guys. If anybody's interested, Okay, maybe Katie, you can put your link in the chat if you want to share it, or how people can contact you if they want a hoodie.
Okay, so there's a big change coming up. There's a journey because we've got Rido coming out. So something is changing. Thinking more about the journey. So at the moment, you've got ISA. So there is a need to rest and reset. So just wait for the right time before you take this journey. Then you will be moving into Laguz, into water flowing energies. This could be a freshening of your emotions as well, because I've got this playfulness card coming in. So it's going to be fresh and new. It's going to be fun. And then you've got Kenaz, which is a big fire transformation, lighting the way, a lovely torch on your on your pathway. So something new is coming in for Katie.
She got the telepathy card. So
nice.
And she also got the platinum dragon, as you can see.
Nice.
Yeah. So how that ties in, I have no. You'd be better than me with that, Anchorhaven.
What does it say about the platinum dragon? Sorry, what number, page number is that?
It's
109. Okay, I am the keeper of secrets. It says, oh, incredible being. It's the guardian of Atlantean temples, connects to Saint Germain, Saint Germain, the historian and record keeper of all events during the Atlantean era. So show that dragon again. Show that card.
It's right here. I put it on the bottom of the deck.
Can't really see it because it's a bit dark there. Okay. His message is, I am the keeper of secrets which are as old as the universe itself. I am here to impart the ancient knowledge to you, for yourself and others. The wisdom has been hidden for eons and forgotten by many. Now is the time for these memories to resurface and for you to acquire ancient knowledge. So go into meditation, it's saying, and recall. Bring yourself into full alignment with new chakra energy. So the platinum dragon will make you aware of your healing potential, connect with your abilities, enable you to clear the lower vibrations from your physical and spiritual bodies, so you can head towards that journey of being a spiritual warrior. Lovely.
Derek had a cool comment in chat. He says, I love when I go to the grocery store and the BOGOs are banging.
He's so funny. Best, he got me with that roller coaster day for like 3 days. I really thought it was a free roller coaster day. I actually Googled it and I told a friend. Right? So my friend in America was like, what are you talking about? So what got me recently was he said free sponge bath day. I thought that was really
Derek got to do that every time he comes to the chat now. You got to come up with a new.
He does. Honestly, he does. It's hilarious. It's so funny. Oh, it's pigeon week. Yeah, we're full on pigeon week right now. So have you seen a baby pigeon? Capture the photo, put it in the Discord. We need to find one. So I think Sil said she took a video of a pigeon today. Okay, this is the heart bowl. Take a deep breath. So we're doing cards for Woo?
Oh no, Jason. Derek didn't want a reading, I don't think.
Okay.
Jason was the last person we had. I mean, we could go on, but I figure it's getting late where you are, so I didn't want to
No, I'm absolutely fine, to be honest. I am. My energy's been really off, so this is nice. So James Wickes is saying Kruger cyborg pigeons. That's really funny. So Jason 420.
His comment was funny. That's why I put it up. He says, I got a BOGO bag of cheese today.
That's what it's like for where Flix is. She's an hour ahead of me.
I'm lucky to have Jason and Derek as friends. They're good people. They really are. They really are. I think we all are. We're all lucky to have that community.
Yeah. You know? Jason is he's very stable and anchoring for me. I have certain people that that anchor me. I like that.
I'm gonna do his cards first. So Jason, you got some cool cards. You got the Star Child card for your shamanic Star Wisdom Oracle, and then for the Dragon card, you got Merlin.
Oh,
so those are some dope.
Yes. That's excellent, because I've got the Awas, it says magic, so there's your Merlin card right there. We've got Birkenau, which is that new birth energy, so new beginnings, something good is happening, ideas are forming in your belly, and you're going to ground them into reality. It's going to bring in wealth, it's going to bring in Fehu, wealth. Yeah, whatever that means to you, you're going to get abundance of wealth. So make sure that's what you're focusing on. Very positive on these new ideas. We've got Manas, which is potential coming in, wisdom, knowledge, awareness, yeah, from your memory, yeah. And then we've got Othala, which is the ancestry, physical journeys, meditation. We've got an increase of abundance. So this is a prosperous time for you coming up, Jason. Something new is about to birth. Okay, so full speed ahead, lots of positive focus for you. Just going to pick an inspiration. 1 second. Thinking about this time of abundance, please. Okay, it's silence. So a little bit of quiet stillness, reflection to get yourself ready. Purity, yeah, a big cleanse is in order as well. And getting out, noticing the beauty, expressing some gratitude. Rob.
We got. I gave Jason his cards. He had Merlin.
Oh.
Remember,
Oh,
he
yeah,
had Merlin, and he had the
Okay.
Star Child. But where do you how do you think those connect, Star Child and Merlin? So obviously he's the star seed, but like, do you think he has like the intelligence of Merlin? I'll tell you what, this is gonna sound funny. On a THC level, Jason has the intelligence of Merlin. Like, if he knows everything. He is like the Merlin of THC.
Yeah.
He knows everything there is to know about weed. So he definitely is the
Matthew
Merlin.
Mornian said, "Where did you get that bio from? Chat THC?" I googled it. There really is a Chat THC. There is. All things ganja, it says. So
are you serious?
Yeah.
There's Chat THC?
Yeah,
I thought he was just joking around. I was like, what's he mean by that?
It really is. There really is one. He's such a cool guy. He just drops things in the chat and you think, I was watching on the replay and I googled Chat THC and I sent it to Jason. That's really funny.
Anybody else? Or
Willard. We were saying give Willard a reading instead of him.
Okay.
Willard wants a Norse rune reading and a general reading and a clearing of bad energy. Willard, I'm going to be all bloody nice. Only joking, pal. Only joking. So this is the singing bowl for Willard and for anybody who's listening. Feet flat on the floor, please. Grounding roots down. And just releasing into the earth any unwanted energy. Let Mother Earth take that, cleanse it, recycle it for you. So slow, deep breaths, calling in that golden light, that 99th ray of unity consciousness, that interconnected golden flame, calling that down through the higher chakras, through the chakra column, anchoring it into the earth, that golden thread that binds us all together, that web of life, that synchronous, shamanic unity consciousness, bringing us into alignment. Just taking a deep breath, Willard, as well. So calling back your energy across time and space from people, places, and situations. So deep breath, breathing back your soul essence, your energy through that golden light. So it's cleansed and cleared and purified. And as you take that breath out, releasing any energy that's not yours, anything that you've collected during the day, anything that you've picked up or you've owned that's not even your energy. That's not your thoughts, it's not your feelings, it's not your emotions. Okay, just because we see something, hear it, feel it, know it, doesn't actually mean it's ours. So please stop owning everything, because we've had that conversation, haven't we? So everything is just an interesting point of view. Okay, so taking a big deep breath, calling back your energy across time and space, from people, places, and situations, breathing it deeply into your belly, cleansing, cleared through that 99th ray of interconnected golden flame, calling in the Archangel Collective, the Seraphim, the golden thread that binds us all together. So just releasing out, taking a few deep breaths and grounding down.
What is that, Anchorhaven?
Sorry?
What is that? The last thing you used? That was pretty cool.
It's a chime. It's a Koshi chime. So this is the earth chime. Koshi, they're made in the Pyrenees Mountains.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, see Koshi. Let me see that. Koshi. Let me see that. It's got a little Koshi.
Yeah.
So I live upstairs. I have a neighbour downstairs. So if I get balls, bang, bang, so I try and keep it a bit quieter. Okay, Willard. Norse rune reading for Willard. Okay, Willard, I'm going to do an elemental spread so we can see what's going on with you. Grounded. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. If it doesn't fit, please don't try and make it fit. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Your grounded focus right now is urus, it's strength, it's healing. That should be all you're thinking about is urus, okay? That's it. Thinking about getting yourself strong, grounded, healthy. Seeking professional help if needed, okay? Your air energy is eros. It's about connecting in with nature. Harmony, fertility, that bounty that's all around you. This is the throat energy. So connecting with nature, connecting with the air element, okay? Thinking about the next steps, the journey, and how you're going to express that, okay? The fire energy. This is quite nice. We've got Ingwars. We have got fertility, growth, power, and sensuality in a way. This is like a God power energy coming in. Yeah, this is what you're transforming through. You're transforming through internal growth. This is your spiritual dark night of the soul, basically. Yeah, when nothing's making sense because you're in a transformation period. Yeah, you might even find that you need to go into the void. You need to go deep within. Yeah, you need to nurture yourself, hide yourself away while you rest and reset. So the water energy, it's destiny, it's Perthro. With Perth, this is that cup of plenty. This is that fun. Yeah, so this is Perth coming in. So think about what you know already and how that relates to your emotions. So when we get all this new information from the SSP or the MyLabs or whatever, we need to sit with each of it and think, how do I feel about this? Does it make sense? Is it helpful? Is it harmful? Does it make me feel light or heavy? So we're talking about your emotions here. If it makes you feel heavy, then it's not for something for you to look into right now, okay? If it makes you feel heavy, then you might need to get somebody to help you, like a counselor, a therapist, you know, somebody can do talking therapies to help you talk through your emotions. If it makes you feel light, it's most likely that it's positive, okay? So bear that in mind. When we bring together all of the elements and the runes that we have, we've got Solo, we've got the sun, we've got clarity coming in, the light codes. So this is you after you've done your healing, after you've done your reflection, your journaling, your expression, after you do that kind of inner growth energy, yeah, working with your emotions, you become the sun energy, okay? This is coming in for you to cleanse, to purify, to get clarity on your situation. But this is going to be a period of 3 to 6 months minimum. Calling in people that you trust, working with professionals, whether it's mental health, medical, whatever it is, you're going to need some support. Yeah, plus the spiritual support team is good as well. But sometimes we need real world 3D support to ground us in reality, to give us a pathway, a structure, a routine. And I feel like you don't have a routine, and that would be good for you. Okay, one inspiration card. It's beginnings. This is a new beginning for you. Well done. Rob.
For Willard, he got hybrid light workers, which I think he definitely is one for sure. And then for his dragon card, he got the magic and manifestation dragon. So what that means is You know, I think you're an incredibly magical person, Willard.
Yeah.
I think you need to tap into it more, you know?
Yeah,
And
that's his
I think you're right
transformation.
with it too.
That's his
Yeah.
inner reflection card, his transformation. The more inner reflection you do, the more magical you will feel. When we're magical beings and we don't have an outlet for that, that's when you start to go supernova. That's when you start to go into psychosis.
Supernova.
Right, I call it supernova. So Sean Bob calls my ability phosphomancy. So I've got a light plasma ability that explodes. I call that supernova. So when I get
how do I go supernova?
you
Like,
don't
I
want
want
to
to
go
go supernova.
supernova. That's what blows up the moon.
Oh, it's I don't.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah,
don't want to.
I
So
don't
on
want to do
Mars,
that.
they use me to
Well,
be a
actually,
deal
wait
set
a
from
minute.
Mars.
With the way the full moons have been going, I might actually want to blow up the moon. Is that achievable, or is that like for real? Like,
No, it wouldn't be good. You know why? With all like Indigo Angel talks about all the seal systems, right? So
yeah,
and Jago talked briefly about the breeder programs that we have on the planet. So the feminine on the planet are literally tagged and strapped into the moon. We've got moon chains harnessing the womb portal into the moon. So if you blew up the moon, I'm not really sure what would happen to the feminine grids on the planet. You might talk to Indigo Angel and ask that question.
yeah.
But yeah,
Plus, aren't women's menstrual cycles based off the moon as well?
yeah, because we're literally harnessed into the moon. There's a physical, like across your chest, there's chains that go up and everything into the moon. And this was to kind of harness us so that we couldn't teleport off the planet, so that we were forced into breeding programs with the Nephilim and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because you have a womb portal, right? You have a womb
Yeah.
portal, and the womb can
And
actually act like
it's
a
an
portal,
actual
right?
teleportation portal. We can actually bring forward life through it without needing a partner. So as a priestess, they would birth through souls from other realms of existence without having an actual male partner. Right.
Wow.
So when the founding races or whoever came in, they put in the seal systems, the J seal, the Draco seal, the masculine, feminine seal systems, and the females were chained into the moon. Well, not me, because I've removed mine, but so people who are greatly suffer with their periods, or they have all those things around the womb, all that stuff inside, it's all affected because of the seal system that's clamped. The fleur-de-lis clamps in there, the chains, the harnesses. So that's why birth is so uncomfortable now, because there's these unnatural seals that have been put through the body, and we're born with that now. But it wasn't
Speaking of the
originally.
Anunnaki, like when you said the Nephilim, that people were forced to believe, women were forced to breed with the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Carrie Cassidy says that the Anunnaki run Israel, and she said there was reports in Jerusalem of like these enormous men, like breaking into women's houses when their husbands weren't home, and they would just kick the dog out of the way, and they'd be like 12 to 15 foot tall, and like I mean, like I'm like, is this for real? And she says the Anunnaki absolutely run Israel.
Yeah,
I actually I think they run the whole Middle East, honestly, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Really
I agree. Yeah. See, I mean, I did that kind of training with Indigo Angel through her college, but I don't really get into much of that work now. I can do it. It's on my website and everything. But some of it is like I have to take three hours, because it's like a coaching session, because you're talking through all this batshit crazy stuff with the reality, and as you're doing it, it's upgrading that person's gnosis, upgrading their mind to get to that point where they think, yeah, I'm ready to release this now. I'm ready to let go of all these, like the monarchy seals, the Solomon seals, and like the crown of thorns and all this weird shit. So I do that kind of work. Like Indigo Angel, that's her main thing, isn't it? She releases seal systems from the body, releases you from the matrix. So I do that similar work, but it is deep. Like, you're going to spend a whole afternoon with me if we're going to do one of those systems, and we just do one, right? And you've got 4. So we just do one at a time. So I don't know, like I can't get into it like she does, because that's her main thing, whereas I work mainly in the Akashic. I work in the timeline.
She did it for me. I mean, supposedly my seals are gone.
Yeah. Now, when I did the right side body, the Draco Aryan occult seals, I got a massive flush of Dead Sea Scrolls coming to my awareness, like a horizontal holographic coming in of scrolls. And then I saw a man who I think was Plato. I saw this man come at me. So that had all been locked away. And when I released the seal system, that information got flooded into my awareness.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a record keeper. Okay, I'm just checking the chat.
I guess we could. I mean, if nobody else wants a reading, I guess we could finish up here. I don't know.
I just want to talk talk a little bit about, so I've got the Basis conference coming up. So the Basis 2026 conference. So this is over the June solstice. So the 19th, 20th, 21st of June, I think it is. So just like the one in December, it's going to be in the south of England with Miles from Basis, basistv.org. So tickets will be available probably next week now, or hopefully this week we will see. We do have a great guest list of speakers, but because there's so much going on in the world, you know, we don't even know if they're going to be able to fly in or whatever from America and Mexico and Europe. So I'm not going to make the poster that has all the heads on this time. So the speakers are subject to change. However, Sean Bond is definitely booked in. Maria Wheatley is booked in. Laura Eisenhower is on the list as well. So there's quite a few big names on there. So some Americans. Drago Reed is on the list, but he said yesterday he wasn't sure if he's coming or not. So that's kind of, you know, so we'll see. So we've got quite a bit of time between now and the June conference. So I'm supposed to be doing a talk. If I can get there, then I will do a small talk. So what I've been working on at the moment is because I'm not like for some reason my super soldier programs on Planet are in multiple countries, and what I've realized is that they're actually tied into one massive program which is linked to the Commonwealth countries. So as a UK based super soldier that went to Australia to do programs there, to New Zealand to do programs there, to India to do programs there for over 10 years, time dilated, I went to Malaysia to do programs there. I grew up in Canada as a child and in America. So I've literally been in multiple programs, but it's all one big, massive organization of programs, and it all ties into a planetary wide super soldier program, which is Russia as well. I've been in the Russian programs. So yeah, so that's what I've kind of cracked into at the moment. So I may be talking about that at Basis conference, about how big that super soldier program really is, and it's not separate factions at all. Yes, we literally are traded, but it's more like you just move departments, because it's one big massive program, and that's what nobody's really talking about, but that's what I've tuned into at the moment in my awareness. So it might be different to what other people are talking about, but because I've lived through it, and I know I literally just got transferred from country to country, and I thought I was traveling, but I look back now, I've just got transferred from different program to different program. So we grew up in that monarch dome when we were small, and Drago and I were together until we were in our teens. But last year, the 15-year-old version of me from 35 years ago was in this timeline, and I tuned into her and I embodied her, and we were on the plane, and Drago was opposite me, and we did that jump out of the aeroplane. And when I talked it through with Sean, he said that definitely wasn't a clone of you, that was the time dilated version of you. And I thought that makes so much sense now. So I'm literally in the same timeline, but at different ages right now, in the here and now. So Drago and I are embodying the merge program right now in our teens, and we're still here in our 40s and 50s in the here and now. So that is batshit crazy. So there's multiple versions of us in the same timeline at the same time. Wow. So yeah, so these time missions are all ongoing. They really are. So we're in the merge, we're in the Montauk, we were in, you know, all the other ones, Phoenix. So many unnamed projects that are starting to come through. So Drago is going to start releasing more information about these projects at his next conference, which hopefully will be Basis in June. So that's quite exciting. So yeah, I really enjoyed his talk yesterday. Did you enjoy his talk?
Oh yeah, it was really good. It was a good show. It was a really good show.
It was a good show. Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah.
Derek wants to know if you can talk about Orphan Black, like what it means to you.
Oh, you're starting Orphan Black tonight, so when I first started to watch Orphan Black, one of my sisters recommended it to me, and she doesn't know about any of this kind of stuff, but she was really into the show. You've got to watch it. So I started to watch it from that very point of Sarah Manning is getting off the train in New York City, and she's a bit of a grifter, a bit of a con artist, and she's from like London or somewhere, and she looks over and she sees herself, but dressed really smartly, jump in front of a train. So then she goes and takes the bag and everything of that other version of her and realizes that is her. The driver's license, everything, just different name. She's got a job, and that other version had discovered that there was a clone ring. So as it goes on over and over the different seasons, you start to see that it's a much bigger corporation, and it's called the Dyad Institute. And you know, me and Drago are dyads, which means we were made as a pair. We work together. So it's called the Dyad Institute, and they work in Topside and all these things. So it's talking about military dumbs. It's talking about clones. It's talking And for me, one of the big recalls I got was there's a scene where she's in bed and this team come in the middle of the night and they start doing tests on her, and she wasn't aware. She's like phasing in and out, and she wakes up in the morning. She's got some kind of monitoring device inside her mouth. Massive flush of energy on that for me. That was a big oh my god moment. Each of those characters, I have had my hair like each of those characters. It literally is based on our archetypes. So we've had it confirmed that Drago and I are the archetypes for those characters. So I'm the Sarah Manning and he's the Castor, which is like the more military male version. And so when you've got the scientist and she's got the dreadlocks, I used to have dreadlocks when I was 17. I'm not joking, I really did. And then there's that version, that Helena, who's got the dyed blonde hair and she looks crazy, Ukrainian or something. That looks exactly like the clone of me that I saw in France like 10 years back or whatever it was, right? So when I was watching the show, for me, it was like, oh my God, this is insane. And then it wasn't until this time last year that I had that session with Jessica Morocco. And I just asked the question, I feel like I'm the Orphan Black. Is that true? And she said, yeah, I'm seeing you everywhere. But there's a brother, right? And that's how I met Drago Reed. Because as soon as she said his name, I had that feeling of, God, not him again. Why does everyone keep telling me about Drago Reed? There's even Audrey Walters that said to me a couple of months earlier, well, regression, you should talk to Drago Reed. So even she had that hint that I should be talking to Drago Reed. So when we did a video, which we actually did on the 26th of March last year, we did a one-to-one private video. Our energies were massive, off the charts. We knew each other. He was getting memory coming in and out and things like that. Anyway, so Orphan Black, yeah, so it really is based on a Kruger clone program. That's what it's based on. But we were told basically that we entered willingly into this cloning program so that we would basically be like Voldemort, so that our soul would be split into so many versions that you couldn't really kill us off. Okay?
Wow.
What do you think about that? That's mad, right? So there's versions of us everywhere. There's versions of me in general population. And now that you know that, you will start to see me everywhere. Different heights, maybe different hair color, right? But it will still look like me, or versions of me, different ages. There's versions of us that are used in the deep underground military bases in the DUMS. We're used as scientists and soldiers. We're used as researchers, healers. We're used as everything, yeah? And then there's versions of us off planet. There's even versions of me that are sold as food in the breakaway and weird shit, yeah, or used in the brothels and all that kind of stuff. So it's everywhere. So do watch Orphan Black. It is very activating. It's a good adventure series, really. Like if you like mystery, it really gets into, there's a lot of disclosure in Orphan Black. Okay, but it really is based on me and Drago Reed. I'm not joking, it is. Yeah, that is us. Okay, anything else? The other thing that's based on me and Drago as well is Umbrella Academy. So if anyone's not watched Umbrella Academy, please watch at least the first few episodes of season 1. There's 7 kids there. I am number 7. I've had that confirmed. I am number 7. She has my abilities. She's got the same emotional suppression code, made to think that she wasn't, super or whatever. Drago is there. Brian Seng is also there. And I think one is actually John Whitberg. So I'll leave you guys to figure out who they are. And one of them I did meet at the Bases conference in December, but it's not the one he thinks he is. It's a different one. So there's quite a few of us in that. But just because Umbrella was only 7 kids, there's a lot more. And Umbrella is not called Umbrella. It's actually called Spencer in the here and now. Yeah. So that's just, so if you see, because somebody mentioned in the chat a few months ago that they saw like cars and vans that had the umbrella symbol, that's cosplay. That's cosplay. It links back into the games. It's not real. Spencer is the real corporation. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Makes better if you take a season out. Yeah. So there's loads of things that we are kind of, we're built into. Our archetypes. So Aurora's saying those damn Horcruxes. Yeah. Trying to think what else. Oh, Alias TV show. Alias is with Jennifer Garner, that's based on me and Christy Campbell. We were in Alias programs, and I have a memory of being on a private plane receiving a mission briefing, just like in the Alias show. Yeah, so there you go. That's another one. Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this has been awesome, Anchorhaven. Yeah, do you want to tell people where they can follow you again? And yeah, thank you.
Yes, so I've been doing early AM lives on my channel, which is like 5 a.m. UK, so it's 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern, pretty much every day if I can. I'm probably not going to do it today because I'll be live in like 3 hours, but we will see, because sometimes I can. So I'm doing that most days. I'm trying to get up to 555 followers right now. And when I do, I'm going to be anchoring bigger flame energies into the planet. I'm going to be sending out a massive like unity healing for the planet as well, which is something I'm working on. I'm especially working with the justice flame at the moment. So you can go to my website, anchorhaven.co.uk. There's private sessions on there. I've lowered the price on my private sessions for March, but there's also a shop tab where you could just get like a distance healing or distance reading. If you go for the consultation, we can do anything. So we could do a journey, we could do sound healing, we could do cards, we can just talk things through if you've got like SSP stuff or whatever. I can do pendulum work to help you answer your questions. I can do activations and upgrades with you. I'm attuned to over 30 different styles of Reiki empowerments. Yeah. So we can do lots of different things, or just do an energetic scan and guardian shielding, or whatever you want to do. So yes, do check out my website. If you want to come in my evening groups on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Saturday, that's just £6 a month via my Substack, anchorhaven.substack.com. And so these evening groups, it's just meeting like-minded people. It's 8 o'clock UK time. And you can't post my site link. Oh, okay, I'll check that out. It was working earlier. But the evening groups are great. So we just pull some cards, we have a chat, we do a mini meditation or a breath work, and we show up for each other on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Saturday. But not this Saturday, because I'm going to Wales. I'm actually going away for a weekend, which is going to be so cool. Yeah, so there's my website.
You have fun. At least you get to get away for the weekend, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Well, normally I do retreats, you see, so it should have been a big mystical wellness retreat, but because I've only just got more mobile, I can walk properly now after that surgery. So we're just doing a spiritual friends getaway. So it's just like 6-7 of us. We're just sharing this big villa in Wales, and it's right by the beach. But you know what I'm getting? There's like a souvenir shop that has the candy and everything, but it's got air rifles in as well. And last time I went, I got like this little gun, and this time I'm getting a massive fuck off air rifle. I can't wait. I'm going to save up and get it. I'm going to get a really big gun.
That's cool. Hell
But
yeah.
you don't need a license if they're a certain size, and they just got pellets and things like that.
Are your friends from the community, or are they just like friends from like outside the community? Like, you know what I mean? Like just like high school friends?
Yeah, just in my little Anchorhaven spiritual community. Yeah. So because I do retreats like once a month, and I do groups, and I do events all over the UK. So I have my own little Anchorhaven tribe. Yeah, so they come on my groups, or I teach courses. So at the moment I'm teaching Violet Flame Reiki level 2, has just starting this week, and that's a 4-level course, and it's very, very powerful. It's an amazing upgrade.
That's awesome, Haven. You're really advanced.
Yeah.
You are.
I do a lot of things. I do over 200 events a year, just small ones. So whether it's a course or it's a group or a workshop, I do over 200 a year.
Nice.
My next big thing is bases. So I'm helping with bases. So I'm helping crew the bigger conference. So that's kind of cool. Hopefully it'll get live streamed. We will never know. It was a big surprise for us that it was live streamed last time, completely for free. Right, he didn't know if it was going to work, so he didn't even mention it. So when we got there and it was streaming, we were all gobsmacked. Yeah, so stay tuned on that one, because Miles is just a law unto himself. Yeah, he just don't know what he's going to do. So I generally just try and keep him calm, and I do the IT stuff. Yeah, I do the design. So I'm working on the design for the program and everything this week.
So, guys, tomorrow my shows are 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. All Eastern time. When 1 o'clock is Miles Johnson, 4 o'clock is Noah, Chili Man. And then maybe I have a night show at Rock Castaldo. I'm not sure.
The late night streams have been really fun. Yeah, we do the Japanese Kami deck. It's so fun.
If I could do that, I would. I think I'm telling you, you're onto something with that. Like, you should definitely keep doing that.
Oh my God, this morning we got somebody so depressing. I literally had to put boundaries in place in the end. So 45 minutes, he's asking me like, what makes a good man, and should a man pay for the meal, and all. It's just like, what the hell? So remind me,
you should be like, yeah, of course the man's supposed to pay for the meal. Like, it's like, well, why would he even ask that question? Is the man supposed to pay for the meal? It's like I don't know. I mean, like,
so it's like over and over I'm saying mystical wellness channel, debrief, space program, stargates, clones, and you still got people coming in asking really random stuff. It's insane. Yeah.
No, man. Okay, this has been I was going to tell you, one of my favorite things to do is when I go on Sandy Mandela Effect's channel. I haven't been going on. I get too tired at night, but it's a late night show, and it's fun. We've been
doing Mandela Effects because John Whitberg is doing a review on The Wizard of Oz. And as he's doing a review on this for his movie series, he's noticed Mandela effects. So he's given me a few, and he came on this morning, been doing polls, right? So the Tin Man, what color was his axe, you know? And Dorothy, what color were her slippers? What color were her socks? And did the slippers have shoes and like little heels on? And we've been doing polls on it. So yes, so John Whitberg is doing a movie review series. So for just $10, he will review a movie title for you, and how it relates into disclosure and all that kind of stuff. It's really fun. So we've been doing Mandela effects on my morning live. Yeah. But then my live stream keeps ending rapidly, like by itself. So then we go and meet over on Sandy Divas. We did that the other day as well. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
All right. No, you're okay. You're okay.
Really good. It's lifted my spirits a lot because it's been a really tough day. It's been a really, really tough day.
So, hell yeah! Yes. We're gonna maybe we'll do a TSP retreat, and you can come to America. You know,
yes, that'd be so good.
If the world affairs calm down, you know, like I mean, like if hopefully it gets better in the world, you know. But you know,
that sounds good. Yeah. I want to start traveling from next year and then be based in Mexico or somewhere. But I've got friends all over the US right now, so yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I'll see you soon, Anchorhaven. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.